I forgot to do the intro. Hold on. Okay, there you go. Sagittarius, welcome to welcome to your reading for mid to the end of April. I hope you're doing good. We're going to start off the reading with general messages, and then we're going to pull a little bit of energy from the Sacred Creators Oracle just to see the energy through April. And then we're going to check on the person on your mind. Again, if you have multiple people that you're constantly thinking of, the reading is going to be all over the place. So you take whatever resonates, and what doesn't, just let it go. And then for all you single Sagittarius, we're going to have the new love at the end of the whole reading here. So let's get going with this reading, Saggy. I hope you're doing good. You're one of my favorite signs. I think Sagittarius has an amazing energy. Definitely starters, definitely fun overall. But let's go. Let's see what the Sacred Creators Oracle wants to say in regards to this mid to the end of April time frame here. There it is. Ooh, there's a heart on this card, Saggy. Okay, it says bliss is worth creating from. What? Okay, this card is kind of confusing. I'm gonna put it here. Maybe the camera can capture it. Okay, so there's a heart there, and it has to do with your heart chakra, and it says bliss is worth creating from, and then they scratch it, and then for, and they scratch it from, and that signifies that bliss is worth creating from the heart. I don't know what that means. Let me get the booklet here, see what this actually means here. Number 26. This card is a little confusing for me because I think there's some sort of I don't know, like a misprint on this whole deck, where I'll show you. In the book it says it differently. Okay, let's see here. Number 26. Bliss is worth creating from. So on the booklet it says, the last word says for, but on the card it says from. So it's a little confusing. I'm gonna read it to you real quick. Let's see what it says here. Let me get some light here because it's kind of dark in this room. Essential meaning: in flow with the universe, joy, passionately creating, being on purpose, creating from your heart, finding the thing that makes your heart sing, manifesting more bliss by calling it into your life now. Oh snap. One of the things is, like, it's bliss is worth creating from the heart. So this is something that I tell everybody, Sagittarius, and it's no secret. But once you open up your heart, once you heal that heart, you start manifesting things out of nowhere, and it's fast. There's a reason why the Bible says the only doorway to heaven is through the heart, is because that's where we align. That's where we unlock the higher holy chakras, which are the top ones, okay, not the bottom ones. The bottom ones are very physical in this reality, and it has to do with money, power, sex, and all that. That's not gonna get you anywhere. Unlocking the top chakras is through the gateway of the heart. So healing the heart, loving your heart, just, oh man, I'm gonna stop because I talk too much sometimes and people don't like that. But yeah, I like that energy. I feel like you're a brand new man, you're a brand new woman. You're experiencing a lot of positivity, a lot of love. I love how this card, I know you're not gonna be able to see it, but I love how this card has a lot of gold. Let me show you here. Maybe I need to change the color layout of the camera. A lot of gold, pink, purple. Those are very powerful colors. Gold, purple, very royal. Magenta and other colors here. There's even a little bit of red, which is like a lot of passion, like Whew, determination. Oh man, the energy. Saggy, come on. Where you been? Where you been all my life, Saggy? Maybe somebody's saying that, but it's just, it feels very positive. It feels like you're unstoppable, and really you are unstoppable. We create our own blockages by saying, I cannot do that. That is something that I'm never gonna have. I'm never gonna acquire. Yet, you know, our life can change within a blink of an eye, you know, so why not? Yes, you can have anything you want. It's believing that you can achieve it, you do have it, and just bring it into this, you know, very physical world, and that's it, you know. No doubts about it, you know, no questions asked. It's just that. Okay. My Bella snoring. Okay, let's see what we have here mid April through the end of April. Just general messages. Oh, ooh, too many cards. Okay, I see you. Okay, here we go. I see your luck changing a lot. Okay, your luck is going to change. You're going to be very lucky. You're gonna start to experience a shift of energy when it comes to you here. You're very optimistic, and it's funny how I mentioned, I love how, you know, at the beginning of the video I said I love how Sagittarius are the starters, you know. I love that about you guys. And I feel like you're starting a lot of things. You're planting seeds. You're planting a lot of seeds. You're creating a lot of plans. The only thing that I have to tell you is, like, yes, creating a lot of plans and planting a lot of seeds requires additional energy and additional work, because it's not just about planting the seed. It's about taking care of the seed and making sure that it grows and it gives you fruition out of that seed, right? There's something, you know, that happens, and you have to take care of that. So if you're creating, Bella, relax. Oh my God. Chill. Oh. Okay, she's good. I thought she was gonna have some sort of accident over there. She just wants to come out of the kennel, and I have this rug that I just bought, and oh no, she's gonna want to mark that territory. But I do have your luck changing here. You planting a lot of seeds. You having very optimistic and very or high hopes when it comes to, like, your lifestyle, some sort of new project, or maybe a trip. 2 at once. There's a big decision here that you got to make. It could be between 2 people, or it also could be between 2 jobs, 2 opportunities. Here, there could also be somebody at a distance. Could be a fire sign, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, another Sagittarius that you're constantly thinking about, or they're going to be very present in that mid-month to the end of the. Relax. Hey, it's okay. Just give me a few minutes. Oh God, please chill. Okay. Oh, I don't want to do this. I think she needs to poop. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pause it. This is gonna suck. I'll put on the timeline, I'll put, you know, a way for you to skip onto where I, you know, return, because I gotta take my pup out. She's gonna explode if I don't. Okay, I am so glad that I took my pup out because she literally had to poop, and she's super smart, and I love that she tells me that she's ready to go outside, and she cries, and I don't want to ignore that because I want her to keep letting me know. So sorry about that pause. I will put a timestamp for you guys to come back. So for you Sagittarius, I have your luck getting better or having good luck here when it comes to the mid April to the end. Something there's this fiery energy. If it's not you, if it's not your energy, there is someone that you keep thinking about that could be at a distance that you got to make a decision upon, and it has to be a fire sign or one of the 4 fixed signs. Okay, I think I said Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, or Leo. Okay, let's see what's going on with you mid April to the end. Tell me more energy, more things. Okay, there is conflict, there is arguments, so be careful because I do see you arguing with somebody, getting into fights, or maybe disagreements with someone here. I feel like this has been happening. This is somebody that you're going to recognize, or this energy could be recognized from somebody that you've been dealing with, where your guys are constantly arguing. You guys can't seem to align with each other. There's also like a lot of disagreements when it comes to you guys, both of y'all. Okay, it gets pretty heated, and man, this could ultimately go into a breakup if this is somebody that you're dealing with or you're romantically involved with. Strong fights and disagreements here. You could be dealing with somebody who's karmic, or brings a lot of karma into your room and your space, and you're trying to just change and evolve from that. You're trying to leave that in the past, and you want to move forward. So you're looking forward, you're looking into what's ahead of you, and maybe you being on your own, away from this person or away from this drama. It's like maybe you are going on a trip, or you're going somewhere where you're able to disconnect from all the drama that you have going on, and wherever it is that you land, there's a breath of fresh air, and it's feeling really good. So maybe you are having a trip mid April here. It's funny because all this drama that is being caused, there's some sort of catalyst to all this drama, and I feel that when I think about you, when I try to connect to your energy, I feel like you're discontent, and you're trying to look for new, or you're trying to look for, I don't know, it's not like you hate the person, but it's like you're fed up with whoever it is that is bringing you a lot of drama. Part of you doesn't want to disconnect, but part of you is kind of telling yourself like, oh man, I can do better. For some of you guys, if it's not a person, it could be a job, it could be maybe a place, that you're thinking of moving, or that you've been considering, and you're contemplating, and it deep inside of you is like this topic that where you're like, oh, what are the pros what are the pros and what are the cons when it comes to this situation, right? So I have a lot of turbulent energy within yourself when it comes to a person, a job, or some sort of move. Okay, because you want change. That we have the Wheel of Fortune, and that's why I tell you that your luck is going to change, because you're going to make a change. You're going to make, you're going to reroute the story of your life, and you're going to say no more. If you're discontent at, wherever it is that you're at, if you're discontent, you're going to be the one saying, hey, I need this change, and I need to change something. Okay. I do have somebody from the past coming back to you or you going to someone from the past with that judgment. It also signifies to be careful, because if you have unpaid like due balances or unpaid accounts. This could be debt collectors trying to call you. If it's not debt collectors, you're going back to some sort of connection from the past. Could be a friendship, could be somebody that Bella, wait, just wait, okay? This could be somebody, maybe a fire sign that maybe is a friend, or maybe, you know, there's something there, but you just don't know what it is, right? And you are addressing that. Judgment signifies that we are coming into a closure, and, you know, the final judgment would be either to leave this what it is, or however it is, maybe and the cycle, the connection, or restart it if that's something that you're interested, or go into a new cycle with this person if you guys are both interested on, right? The judgment signifies some sort of contract that is due for final, like a final saying. Yes, I'll be with you. No, I'm good. We can cancel, we can close the cycle out, right? So a lot of drama happening for you, but I feel like there's some sort of peace, because the only reason I say that, and the only reason I said that you're traveling, is because the Two of Wands, and I keep looking at the little, there's like a beach over here, and there's like a boat, so to me that kind of signifies traveling, you know. And it's like, it feels, when I look at the water, you might go into the beach or something like that, but it's different from where you're at. And when I look at the water here, it feels like you're not where you live, or you're somewhere else, you know, like it's like a vacation or something like that. For some of you guys might go on a trip, and you guys might get into a huge argument with your lover while you're on that trip. Oof. I feel like you find closure, you find I don't know, you find we have the Sun at the bottom of the deck, but you find healing with a person here. Maybe somebody from past, maybe you're meeting a friend from a long time ago, and this is a breath of fresh air. This person releases you or helps you, you know, heal. It also, again, it could be the cord cutting. If you're leaving somebody, if you're divorcing somebody, if you're, you know, breaking up for good for someone, this is like saying, okay, you know what, good riddance. Thanks for the experience, and see you whenever, next life or whatever, right? But we're leaving this connection, if this is somebody that you're breaking up with, you're leaving this connection in good terms. You know, there's no fighting. You know, maybe the fighting has already stopped, and you're like, okay, that's it, we're adults, we don't need to be like this dramatic. Let's either heal it or just end it right here and just end in good terms, right? I also feel for some of you guys, there's somebody here that is going to help you heal, that is going to help you see other things, release a lot of burdens, release a lot of stress that you have going on within yourself, maybe maybe this could be a friend that you have a conversation with, like in regards to maybe work or relationships, and this person is telling you really how to approach it or how to handle it, you know, tips. Overall, it's what you do, not what they tell you to do, because they don't know your situation, right? Only you know your situation, okay? So I feel like you have this mid-month to the end of April where there's a lot of drama, but also there's a lot of clarity, there's a lot of healing. There's also maybe new friendships, maybe a new possible person entering into your life that is going to be very significant, that you're never going to forget this person. And I only say that is because the Sun and both of the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles, this signifies that somebody plants a seed within you, and you're never going to forget that. It's not like you're never going to forget the person, but you're never going to forget the lesson that this person told you, or the words that this person told you about this whole situation and what life is about, or whatever, or, you know, how to deal with things like this. But overall, I feel like you're just embracing yourself. You're like, you know, you're coming up to be a very strong Sagittarius. Oh, here we go. She wants to come out. Every time she poops, she has a lot of energy. I don't know why. Like, every time she poops, she's like, she wants to run around. She has assumies. But this time she pooped and I put her in the kennel. She's like, why are you doing this to me, human? You know? So give me a sec, Bella. Hold on. Wait. Let me just finish this. But yeah, I have a lot of positive things coming up for you here, as well as, again, all that drama. Okay, I might redo this reading, I don't know, but let me see if I can get through it. If I don't get through it, I will definitely redo this for you, Sagittarius. But let's get on to the person on your mind. Again, if you do have multiple people in your mind that you think of, maybe you have a third party situation going on, or maybe 4, 5, 6 parties, or you're thinking of a friend, but at the same time you're thinking of your lover or of your fiance, whatever, then everything's gonna be all scattered. Okay, so just bear with me. I'm gonna pull some cards and some energy. I really want to get her out, but again, I don't want her to like pee on my rug, because once she marks her territory, it's gonna be like a habit of, okay, this is my spot, you know. And I don't want that. I don't want that. Okay, here we go. Tell me about Sagittarius person in their mind. Okay, that wasn't even a shuffle. Come on, let me shuffle the cards again. Okay, there we go, much better. Bella, I'm right here. Bella, just chill, relax. Bella, give me a sec, we'll go play. What's going on in this situation? You have the Sun card. You could be dealing with a Leo, or maybe there's a lot of clarity coming up when it comes to this person. This clarity could be good or bad, right? This is clarity where either you find out good things about the person or bad things about this person or this situation, vice versa. It could be them saying, oh, now I see, you know, now I see the truth about Sagittarius. Okay, it looks like a Leo's heavy on your mind here. For some of you guys are going through a divorce with someone that could be a Leo. This is going to be for a very small amount of you, not everybody, but you're going through some sort of divorce, and you or either both of you guys still want to have this. There's still a slight hope of, you know, wanting to reconcile here, because whoever this person is going to be somebody that you have experienced. This is a Leo. This is going to be a specific message for a Sagittarius. It's not for everybody. This is a specific message for one Sagittarius out there who's getting a divorce with a Leo, that both of you guys maybe don't want to just say goodbye just yet. But the divorce is pending here, right? We have the Justice. This is definitely one of those where it's like we want a divorce. We came to terms, and it's needed, but at the same time, it's like this is something. This is the best connection, the best thing that I ever had in my life, and it's hard to say goodbye. And you know, that's just gonna be for specific. Okay, now I'm gonna read it for general. Who we have here is somebody who you feel very, very energetically connected to. This could be like a soulmate, you feel, right? This could be something beyond just somebody that sparks, I don't know, or sets off butterflies, and it's beyond just the physical attraction. It's more like how they are, how their energy is. Okay, Sagittarius, you could be telling me that this person is making you feel really good, and you want to have fun with them. You want to, go get some drinks. You really see this person as somebody that, you're capable of having this 10 of Cups with. Okay, this person is showing you, whether you're a male or female Sagittarius, change it as whatever it is that you date, right? the sex. So this could be the person that is saying, oh, this could be the husband, or this could be the wife that I'm looking for, right? I feel like there's a lot of love. There's a lot of lust as well here. Also, be careful pregnancy, because the 3 of Cups also, signifies be aware of like pregnancies. If you're gonna have one of those nights where you have drinks and just things get out of control, because we can tell here that this energy is just off the chart here. Whether it's them or you, both of you guys feel like that, because this situation is telling me that it's very positive, and it's something that you guys have been waiting for, or maybe both of you guys think about each other at this moment. There's a Tower here, and I'm going to clarify what the Tower is, but the Tower could also signify there's other factors besides this connection, and there's other things. There could also be that there's a change in plans. You know, things do not go according, or have not gone according to plan here. What is this Tower when it comes to the situation? Okay. Okay. I see. Okay. It feels like, you know, when it comes to this situation here, there's a Tower because the energy was very hopeful, or the situation was like, it went from 0 to 100 right away, but out of nowhere, like, it kind of slowed down because somebody had to hold back. There's some sort of thought in the back of their mind, whether on yours or theirs. Something doesn't feel right, and it feels like they need clarity before proceeding or pursuing you, or you pursuing them. It feels like something is, it feels like something is wrong. Although the energy feels really good, something is not right here in this situation. Okay, let me see how they feel about you. Bella. She's crazy. Okay, let me see how they feel about you. I might have to redo this reading because I am in a hurry now because of my beautiful pup over there. How do they feel about you? Ooh, they have a lot of sexual attraction towards you. They really see you as somebody who's very good looking. They want to take on this opportunity to get with you and move forward when it comes to this. But it feels like there's 5 of Pentacles. It feels like there's a little bit of lack when it comes. This person could be telling me that, you know, you are not you're not opening up enough, or maybe you're on purpose, you're giving the cold shoulder. Okay, it's funny because I'm feeling like, you know, it could be 2 people that you're dealing with, or you're thinking about. She's just like, literally, she's like psychically attacking me, y'all. My Bella is like, come on, hurry up, let's go. Just like my son is like, whenever I'm reading tarot, like, let's go, what are you doing? Oh God. But it feels like it's two energies that I'm connecting to. One is like very, very hopeful. They really like you. They feel very attracted to you. And the other energy is like 5 of Pentacles is like, what's going on with Sagittarius? Sagittarius is not engaging with me. It's not talking. We're on the outs with Sagittarius. If it's the same person, I feel like the Tower here tells me that there was a lot of hope and there was a lot of, desire at the beginning of this connection, but then it just went to 0. Like somebody just disappeared and ghosted the other person. Okay. Could be dealing with the water sign, a fire sign. Yeah, it has to do with the water sign. It has to do with like a new fire sign and an old water sign, whatever that means to you. Maybe there is 2 people here, and the whole, the judgment coming out again is somebody from the past that that is involved in this connection. I don't know if this could pertain to somebody that is getting a divorce from somebody, but at the same time they're already talking to someone else, and the energies are like split or in between. Or maybe there's 2 people, not necessarily that you're getting a divorce, but it's like you're separated from somebody that you still have history and you still have a possibility of coming back with, but at the same time you're meeting somebody else who is showing you a whole different way of loving or something like that, or experiencing life. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Because like I see you wanting to disconnect from somebody, but wanting to connect to someone, not forcibly, but like how do you say, Bella's not letting me think. but you're doing it on purpose. Like you're with it, you know. You're not saying, oh, this person is, you know, they're tricking me onto, like, you know, doing this, and you're doing it because you want to, because you feel like this is something you should do. Okay. That is kind of weird, and it's all over the place. I don't know how I feel about this reading, but I'm gonna finish it, and I'm gonna do a second reading for Sagittarius, because my Bella feels very important right now. Okay, let's see how you see them. How do you see them? Okay, you see them as, okay, again, I feel like you're dealing with somebody who's bringing you a lot of balance, who you want to balance and heal some sort of situation with. You want to have some sort of encounter with, but at the same time, either you feel stuck or you feel bonded. Like you feel like it's kind of like a sin, or it's just not right, and maybe you're not ready. You're not all that confident, but you're there. You know, it's like when you're on a date and you're very hopeful, but you already saw that the person that you're with on a date is just really not your type, but you're like, oh, she's like, I don't know, maybe that's not a good example, but there's some sort of guilt and there's some sort of like blockage in your head when it comes to like this whole situation. Sagittarius, you do want peace and you do want equality, you want balance, you also want to have a good time, you also want to have a couple of drinks here, and you know, but in your head is like, I don't know what to do, I don't know if this is right, I don't know if this is correct, I don't know if I want to go back with that person, I don't know if I want to go into this new connection, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna experience life right here, right now. Okay, this is weird. How do you feel about them? How do you feel about them? I'm telling you, Saggy, you want to work on this situation. You really want to put effort onto it. You want to show maybe your skills, your art to this person. You do have love for this person. You really do. You have some sort of I don't know, like maybe you already fell in love with this person from afar or something like that. But you're still in the, I don't know what this is. I don't know what we're doing here, you know. I really don't know what we're doing here. Seven of Cups and the Eight of Swords to me is like feeling mentally blocked and confused about this whole thing. About maybe this is multiple people that are trying to, you know, fight for you, that are trying to compete for you, Sagittarius. But there's one here that it seems like you don't want to let go, and there's another that seems to be chasing you and begging you, but you're kind of like done with that, you know. But at the same time, it's like you don't want to miss out on the opportunity. It's kind of weird. Whew, this is weird. Overall, I feel like when it comes to you, Sagittarius, you're going to take your time. I think you're going to experience whatever it is that you're going to do. Mid-month, if you're having a third party, or if you're, you know, in between two people, or, you know, if maybe two lovers, or not two lovers, or two suitors are pulling your energy, you're going to cater, or not cater, you're going to have enough for them, but you're not going to be able to make a decision based on that, okay? And I'm not saying that that's bad. I'm just, if you're out there single, obviously you want to find your best match, and some people are not going to match you that good, and so it's really up to you to choose the best one and the right one for you, right? So, you know, more power to you if you're trying to, you know, get out there and test the waters, I guess. But it just feels like overall, again, you end up a little bit confused more than you were before, because now you have additional energy around you, and you're still fixated on somebody that is maybe it's not working with you, but at the same time, it's like you experienced new now, and it's like, oh shoot, I don't know what to do now. Okay. Oh my God, that's a lot. And I feel like, again, I feel like I gotta redo this one. I really do, because I don't think it's gonna make sense to anybody. I really don't think it's gonna make sense. Okay, so we have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. Okay, that's what you're getting. And then very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So it's like this is a decision based on you, and you got to choose the old or the new, or one or the other, to leave or to get back into another cycle with this, whoever this person is in your head. You got to make a decision before the end of April, so you can either release or you can embark in a new cycle here for you. Engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So again, we have somebody here who is does really want to be with you and engage with you. I think you're gonna find somebody. Hold on, Bella, give me a sec. You're gonna find somebody that is going to really want to invest with you and put in a lot of love into this connection. Oh my God. Be careful, because either I also saw the deception card, which signifies that somebody's wearing a self mask. So that could be you, or that could be someone else telling you pretty stories and beautiful things, when in reality maybe that's not what they want with you. Okay, that's going to be for some of you. I think you know who that is 100%. I need to get her out. She's probably like, you know, puppies have a lot of energy, and usually, again, when she poops, she runs around all over the backyard, and I didn't let her do that. I just brought her back to the kennel. She's like, you know, she feels imprisoned right now. Maybe that's how you feel, Sagittarius. You feel like in a cage and you want to be wild and stuff. Okay, so let's see. New love for you, Saggy. New love. I feel like I'm torturing my Bella. Sagittarius, Three of Pentacles. Okay, we have a earth sign here. Fire sign. Younger to you, maybe. We have a lot of suitors for you. We have a Pisces. We have a water sign here. When it comes to love for you, I think you, Sagittarius, you're open and you're available for other people. And there's maybe 3 suitors. I see perfectly good 3 suitors for you, but and funny enough, there's a 3 of Pentacles here. But I feel like there's also somebody coming back from the past, and also wanting to reconstruct something from the past. Okay, so it doesn't mean that you have to take this person or you have to allow this person back in your life. It means that there's somebody here, whether you're thinking of someone from the past that you want to, you know, fix something with, or maybe somebody is coming over to you and saying, hey, well, why don't we just try it again? You know, like, you know, it wasn't that bad. Because if you did have a really bad ending with that person, then you wouldn't want to go back to that, you know. But maybe somebody's going to offer you to rebuild the tower here. I see a fire sign and a strong Pisces and another water sign, either Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. 3 people coming your way, 3 people wanting to date you, 3 people wanting to get to know you. One of them is all about, it's into tarot. One of them is very psychic, very intuitive. I say that because of the High Priestess, right? The High Priestess, and the others are the fire sign and the water sign that is, you know, on your horizon here. They're a little, man, they're a little, when it comes to the communication and making plans. Hey, oh, she wants her toy. When it comes to the communication and the making plans, they fall short. Okay, they're very timid. They're very timid, and they are, oh my God, I feel like I'm torturing my pup. I gotta go, y'all. I'm so sorry. I feel like you're gonna have you know, possibilities and options here mid to the end of April, but I don't think you're sticking to somebody. You're taking it easy, you're taking it slow. You're looking very good right now. You're very desired with the 9 of Pentacles, Sagittarius, but you're ultimately choosing to just take it easy. And if something needs to be forced, then you're gonna walk away from it. You're not gonna push anything. You're not gonna force anything. And if somebody's making you, you know, pressuring you or something like that, you're just gonna disconnect from them. Okay, there is one possible one here, maybe a Pisces, that you are maybe considering, because they do come more mature and aligned, and you like how they're wise and they're evolved. I don't know. I gotta go. Thank you so much. Remember that life starts with love. Ah, my pup is crying. I gotta go.